We back.
Alrighty. It's getting a little late. Let me get some lights on over there. Alright, folks, how you doing? So, is it normal? I don't know. Have other MOBAs in test have opening and closing times? I think this is the first time I've ever played something with like an opening and closing time, except for, I guess, well, no, sometimes there's like those betas where they'll be like, hey, servers will go down for, you know, at 3 a.m. But that's always like at dead o'clock of the morning, you know? So, yeah, usually, I've never played anything I don't think that's been like, it's closed during the regular daytime. Yeah, I'm in. That's what I'm specifying, the difference between, you see, sometimes when they go down in different cases at 3 a.m. and then they come back at like 4 a.m. They didn't intend to have this many people so soon. I see. Okay. So, alright. So, yeah, questions. Questions have answers. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go back over to 7 and hope that I get him, but, that's been pretty bad luck so far. Right. So, actually, it was here. So, Wraith, Sandbox, and if we're outdated here, then let's take a look. Updated 109. So, let's go with that. Okay. Trouble last hitting by HVM. High velocity mag. Against squishy lane by headshot booster. I can't determine what a squishy lane is right now. That means knowing what squishy characters are. But from left to right, after your 500s and situational items, fun time, tech if needed to win the game. Gotcha. Squishy is the opposite of tanky. Yes! However, from a distance, when I see enemy life bars pop up and I'm looking at the characters, I don't yet have the experience to recognize, oh, that's a squishy. Or two. And then make that decision, you're saying. So. And it does take a bit longer too, because of the nature of how, you know, you gotta come back and do this for a little bit before you get to the dueling. Also, nobody's really going for any of these, which means this hasn't been necessary to do this. 116. Yeah, I guess it just doesn't do enough to really be worth it in this instance. Maybe it depends on the character. Yeah, the character dependent, right? That makes sense. Alright, so I updated yours. Now,
looky what I got here.
so this whole bit about, like, yeah, extra slots and items and stuff.
Bought that off a Knickerbocker that was about to get his legs broken.
Okay, so let me see. So the ones that have, for example, active on them. Yeah, let me get an idea here. So Actives always will use a button. Okay. So anything that is just a regular icon like this, you just have it, and it's going to happen from now on, regardless. It's just a passive thing. Active is an improvement that has to be tied to a specific one of your 4 abilities. So, for example, I buy this, and I have to... Oh, no. No, it's going to the item slots. Okay, ability slots. That's what you guys are talking about. Uh-huh. Okay.
No, I don't go selling these to just anyone.
So I see. So these 4 keys down here should be where those go. Okay, so that creates a bit of a problem because... Well, I put my dash there. So, instead of having it on caps lock, I have it... So actually I have 3 keys beneath, so I guess the 4th one I'd have to go somewhere else for it. Not sure where. What would be the right place for that? I don't know. Infuser, 1, 2... Yeah, I don't know. I'll put it somewhere on this. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll put it up here. I'll put it on 3. When am I ever going to need that? That seems like it'll be such a rare occasion anyways. So... X, C... Oh, it already is mapped to that. Okay, so then what is V mapped to? That's mouse 3. Oh. Yeah, it already kind of does that. Well, I'll do that instead. Okay.
Someone. You'll be. I'll come back if you need anything else.
Healing, right. Okay, so the first one, gain spirit power and life steal for 6 seconds. Okay, and then this one is like 17 seconds of regen. The casting range. Okay, yeah.
Come back if you need anything else. Someone
Gotcha.
A little bit of advice. We live in it. You want to buy a mug to go with your gun?
So these are things to... 4 of each color. And then you gotta start replacing. Press Alt to check how your abilities scale with spirit. Are you talking about the cost of upgrading them? Or are you talking about... I don't understand anything about what you just said. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just tap out on that for a minute. I have no idea what any of those words meant. All right. Yeah. I throw on one of these, and it's like, oh, your slots are full. Because I've got these 4, but I haven't unlocked these flex slots, and this is what you get by killing those dudes. So, after you defeat the Guardians, and you get the ability to put any color in any of these. Yes, okay. Which makes more sense for late game, because by that point, multiple of these have been da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Okay. Woolie, you should focus on learning wave management and last hitting, to be honest. Alright. Well, one step at a time. I hear you. Just currently looking at what's going on in this shop and the fact that there's consumables to think about. So if I got one of these, like the boots, gain movement speed and ammo for 4 seconds. Okay. So the entire concept...
Looking to make a statement.
well, not consumables, but the words I'm trying to say are that the entire concept of these things down here I have completely ignored up until this moment. So let me take a moment to learn about what these keys and purchasing abilities do and how that works. So give me a sec. All right. So you can do these things. Cast on self or others. This is talking about healing right, which is, yes, something like this. Okay, so you pull that up and then you cast it on myself. And then you see a little bar, and that's how long it's going to last. Cool, so then you can go into the fight extra buffed. Nice. Alright, and then the C turns on Fleetfoot, so then we're moving quick. Okay. Okay. Got it. There's times when you'll need to do these things. Now, will these be usable on... Oh, they have their own cooldowns. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. So, yeah. That one was like 35 and 22 and 20. Yeah, okay. Alright. If you get hit, it dispels. Gotcha. Alright, so there's some of the things I'm gonna be shopping for.
I won't lie. I don't know what that does, but my kid says all the mystics are buying it.
Yeah, some of the things I'm gonna be shopping for, I'm gonna have to actually use and turn on in the fight, and not just consider that I'm getting stronger and otherwise ignore. Okay, cool. Got it. Did that fourth slot 3. Those are all full. Okay. So these abilities here that go into these slots also require taking up one of these slots. Because if I'm trying to fill this fourth one, I have to also have the space over here. Yep, okay. Alright. So until I get more flex, I can't buy the fourth anyways, regardless. Cool. Cool. Alright. So there's that. And that would explain that jump thing that kept popping up over here. That I was like, what are you talking about with this jump? Divine Barrier, was this it? No. Well, it was part of the defaults. Anyway, I guess it's gone now, so that's fine. One of the default build things was Majestic Leap, which I was like, what? So how do you... Yeah, then I was trying to figure out what the deal with this thing was. And so now,
goes a long way.
In theory, if I was doing this... Yeah, that's really cool. Okay. That's pretty cool. I couldn't figure it out before. Got it. Uh-huh. Something like that. Something like that. Okay, that's cool. That makes sense now. But was that a part of the public recommended ultimate builds? Was it on this list? Warpstone is better.
Hope you win whatever fight you're about to start.
Okay.
I will stand, and they will die. They will rise, and they will die.
Oh. You just press it and you just go there. I see. That was pretty quick. Shorter range, though, huh? No? I guess you have iframes on it, so... makes sense. But, like... you can't really do that into the big super the same way, though. I guess you'd have to, like, jump, dash, and then do it. Does it go through walls? No? I think, well, the super jump makes you more vulnerable, I can see that. But it's a bit easier to position. But for this, I guess you'd have to, like, kind of, you know, yeah, here, like, jump, jump. Let me try that again. Jump, jump, warpstone, and then alt, and I don't have that. Sorry. Yeah. No. Hup, hup, burp. Hup, hup, burp. Ish.
I need to remember to upgrade my gear.
I prefer Majestic Leap. It's a little easier for me right now. Yeah. I can be like, where am I doing? What am I? Nah. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of time to figure that out, so I prefer that. Alright. So that's the items and abilities and stuff. Okay, cool. So, now what was this about last hitting and such? I mean, that's just, making sure you take all the points when you kill the grunts, right? So, when you kill a thing, make sure you do this. Right? That's it? That's all. That's what we're saying? Melee auto confirms? Yep, I do know that. Is there anything else about that that... are you just saying I'm not doing it enough in the fights? In which case it's like... I find myself running out of ammo in some situations. Yeah, if no one's around to steal it, then there's no point in wasting time doing that, right? Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. The main thing is you want to kill them when they're low specifically. If you kill their creeps faster, they kill yours. The wave will end up near their tower. If you spend your entire mag on a minion and it doesn't die, it can pop without giving you a soul because you're stuck reloading. So if I'm fighting alone with minions, right, and like I do this, oh no, I get nothing for that. And if I do this, nothing. And if I take you out, I'm still getting that. and in the later half of the game, it's the 50% is gone, and it's just 100% in the last hit. Is that correct? You get nothing for the kill and everything for the last for the ghost. The last hit and the soul are two different mechanics. Oh, okay. So you're talking about the killing shot is the last hit, and the soul is the extra, then. Yes. So what you're saying overall is don't just shoot the grunts. Shoot the grunts that specifically have lower life to secure that. Okay. And if there are no grunts that are low, poke the other player instead. But, okay, no, wait, hold on. Did you ever play Dota, Woolie? No! Hi, welcome to the stream. If you're new and you've never seen any of this before, I don't play MOBAs at all. I know nothing about MOBAs. You can't use them as a frame of reference for me. So, no. Fuck no. Absolutely not. Welcome. This is the first time. I played HOTS for like 2 seconds to get a Zarya costume. But I was gonna say, if there's no weak grunts, poke at the enemy. But that's not a hard rule because you have to create weak grunts, right? Like the whole thing about getting experience is like you got to shoot some to start hurting them, right? So poking at the enemy is for a bit. No? Okay. Well, grunts kill grunts. But, like, isn't it 50-50 because they're both the same strength kind of running at each other? So, like, if I'm running with my group, and then there's a group of grunts, and I'm not attacking their grunts, isn't it just as likely that they're going to kill mine as mine are going to kill theirs? And that means that, you know, we're losing valuable creep ability to push forward. But if you shoot the banner, healer mob, your mobs win easy. Oh, so specifically going after the one with the flags that heal. Push is not always good. You don't want to push forward at the start. See, that's the weird part. You don't want to push forward. You want them to push into you so it's easier to kill the enemy. See, that I understand when you've got a big laser robot at your back, right? Where I have a big cannon turret that I'm standing next to that makes the fight easier. But I guess I feel like when... Okay, I see what... Okay, so here's the issue. There's conflicting information in my brain right now with leveling up, killing grunts, and getting that XP. And if there's like a bunch of healthy grunts around me, and shooting the enemy and poking at the enemy player, where like I've been overall not getting enough XP, which makes me think focus more on the XP gaining, which comes from the grunt killing. But effectively, I guess it's look at other player, look back at creep, check to see if creep is low life, get last hits, ignore healthy creep, turn back to player, shoot at player, check creep, if no creep is low, turn back to player, keep going, and overall do both. Yes, okay, gotcha. All right. That's a lot of awareness I don't have for the fight right now, but I get the gist of what you're saying. Yes, okay. Okay, you can't keep yelling footsies. I understand what you're going for with the analogy, but there's more. It's not just that. It's what you're describing. So, to be perfectly honest, it okay. Everybody's saying it is totally is the same. All right. What I feel is that this is reminiscent to me. Instead of the footsies analogy, the footsies analogy is actually the moving up and down the map, right? So making them come back towards my cannon and fighting them where I have my thing at my, and like them wanting to come towards me, that is footsies, 100%. But the thing we just described about looking at the last hits and going back to shooting at the guy, that is not footsies. The pushing up and back and forth, that, yes, right? So just not the last thing we were talking about, but the thing before that. The last thing we were talking about sounds a lot like in an RTS when you've got a base to manage while a fight is happening and while you're expanding into another area, right? So that's just multitasking, right? RTS style multitasking, and that makes me melt. and that makes me woo, right? So yes, that is not footsies. that is RTS multitasking a bit, right? As you're focusing on the fight, but there is a resource thing you're looking at, as well as a passive shop thing happening in the background as well. But yes, the space of moving up the actual lane though does equate. Do you know how to read the map already? Shop neutrals. I'm sure there's things I'm missing. For example, I know you can go in and get neutrals, and that'll give you. I'm assuming, yeah. So I was like, I assume that neutrals just give you bigger rewards for killing them. That you can go shop for more stuff. But then there was like the neutral boss, which give you an instant res, right? And I mean, the shops are next to the guardians. It's not instant, it's a half death armor. Yeah, okay. Cool. I did play a couple of bot matches before. They do take a lot longer as well. All right. So I'm going with these three. I can throw him on and see, maybe. Life drain, shoulder charge, regen, and then Thor, right? Right.
Try and stop me. See what happens.
Okay. Remove your favorite off Wraith or else you'll keep getting her. Isn't this my favorite? The priority is over... I kind of... Yeah, anyway. Wraith is my second. Yeah. Well, I in terms of comfort, that's kind of what I'm going for. I did choose this order on purpose. So... Hayes is the best easy character. Hayes is which one? I got him.
small thing that can cause so much damage.
Hayes is this orange assassin, gunner, reaper, alt, shadow one. I'll take a look after this.
Your destiny awaits, sir. Complete the ritual.
Alright. How come some of the lanes start further back than others? Like my orange seems like it's further back. They're all like that symmetrically on the map?
Lightning. My powers. My reputation amazing. Ashes will fall. The mighty will fall. They will cluster for safety, and it will be their end.
Where did he go? Okay.
Gotta find time to show we are relentless. Power surge.
Yeah. Alright, that was something. That was something.
Welcome! Little bit of advice. Don't get caught.
Feels like an early use of the speed boost, but maybe worth it.
This is the end. Weapons primed. It's important to let the fear sink in. The inevitable.
Excellent work.
Charging weapon.
No man, you'll be the last one standing.
You got me. Someone tell Woolie about stylish sliding. Go ahead.
Well done.
Dismantle your guardians. They'll know the end is coming.
Slide down the slopes out of dashes if you have crouch after dash. Okay, I'm gonna have to find out where my crouch is mapped. It's some Titanfall shit. Where the fuck? Why can't I? Where's my? Wrong key.
Or they die.
God damn it.
Both work for me. This is the end. Courses through me. You thought you were better than me.
Hey, yo, have fun. Don't get dead. If you're looking to survive, you came to the right place.
Yeah, okay, that's the robot. So the range of that is always gonna fuck me up if I peek. Alright, so crouch. Nope, no time.
Only those who keep their wits about them will survive.
Show no mercy.
Y'all are running back. Oh. For good reason. Yeah, there it is again.
May the spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Lightning out.
Keep it up, detective.
I smell the odor.
Our yellow guardian has been defeated.
I'll find a place to snipe.
I've had to scurry like a rat since I was a child. Now they will be the ones who run. Throwing lightning. Lightning out.
Vindictor is imposing a will of
Little moments like that, where I'm like, okay, all right, all right.
the urn is involved.
People, I see your joke. Throwing lightning.
Is they cower before us.
Well, I tried. Bonus health, ammo. Okay. 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 What are we doing? Let's go pink.
Who among you can stop us?
This will tear through their ranks. I am one with the current. The mighty will fall. Electrifying bullets. You're relentless. Our course is through me.
Their dreams will come crashing down.
Big push. Alright, I'm alone. I hope someone can join and make this good.
Excellent work, Professor.
Their team is starting to respawn, so they're probably going to come out this way. And I'm 13 seconds away from... There you are. At least I'll get the Guardian while you run away.
A spirit urn is waiting to... Yes.
Cool. Oh my god. I parried him. And then I got a punch back. Yeah, okay. Right. Yeah, I couldn't remember where my melee button was right after that happened. Yellow. Are we in the base? We're almost in the base.
Headed to blue.
Okay.
Let's push blue.
Destroy the Amber Hand. Defeating the Lich Wolf.
Headed to yellow. Let's push York.
It's time to play. Throwing lightning. They only have one fight left. You thought you abandoned me.
Our yellow walker has been destroyed. The sapphire flame burns bright.
I'm unstoppable.
And in a second. There we go.
Turns out morality is subjective.
You have opened our path.
Clean, right?
Now you will bring
That felt pretty good.
words.
I felt like I did my job. 15k, still pretty low for the rest of the team, though. Okay. What's this? Object damage. Oh, okay. I took out the... I PvE'd. Now we can get real fucking... look at the graphs. Oh, that's crazy. This is... Yeah, this is where it's like, alright, so... this screen is for commentary between ad segments, between matches, where they're like, and if you see here in the 10th minute, right, we can see Abrams on top with 8,000, which is pretty good compared to what the rest of the other team is doing, but, you know, he yeah, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, part of that definitely feels like, you know, I feel comfortable with the character. So, all right. Someone said something about Hayes, huh? Ah.